Hello and welcome. You're watching on Bosco Media Network. This is Monali Sarambai, bringing to you the news and events from Meghalaya. Here are the headlines for today. Meghalaya State Commission for Protection of Child Rights holds crucial summit on child rights. 2 deciding councils collaborates for border peace. Special committee established to ensure cleanliness and safety in Yodo, Shillong. And community leaders meets Deputy Commissioner to address coal accumulation. And now the news in detail. In a significant initiative aimed at reinforcing child rights and protection, the Meghalaya State Commission for Protection of Child Rights convened a summit on September 14, 2023. The event brought together town leaders, headmen and leaders from various areas across the state to deliberate upon the pressing issues concerning the rights of children. The program was inaugurated by C.D. Lingwa, Director of Social Welfare, who emphasized the importance of collective efforts in safeguarding the rights and well-being of children in the state. The event also featured an enlightening session presented by the Faith Foundation, the child-friendly Shillong bits and insights from the chairperson of Child Rights, Yamon A, among others. The highlight of the summit was the interactive session, during which headmen from different regions shared their personal experiences and instances they have encountered while discharging their duties.
You said, ma'am, breakdown of marriages, breakdown of families, because when the father and the mother comes together, husband and wife, and there's a breakdown, it affects the children, and children are vulnerable. And like Ma'am Anisha has just said, the children are vulnerable, they don't know, they depend on us. They look up to us, and it is for us today. This consultative meet today, it will be a new opening as it has done for me. It was very informative, it was very educative for me when I understand the importance of the Rangpashnong and communities. I said that I'm a passionate Khasi, and so for me, I feel very happy. I celebrate a long time ago, I celebrated the fact that only in our matrilineal society, we call our male, we call our men Irangba Khatarbor. And you know, the Khatarbor. And you know, I celebrate, that's why I've got 3 sons, I've got 3 brothers, I'm surrounded by men. And these are the ones who allow me to speak, these are the ones who allow us to sit like this. So when we sit here, and it is not you, it's because you give us the protection, you allow us, you support us. To all the men in the house today, the Rangpashnong and your representatives, I would like to give you the hand clap. Thanks to you that we feel safe, thanks to you that we can thrive, thanks to you that you support. Even in the Word of God it's written, we are the weaker vessel. What is that problem? I'm not a feminist. And because of that, I've been able to do a lot of intervention. How can I say we girls can do everything when I need my driver who's a male to drive the Jeep? How can I say anything even to carry this mic? I need you to gentlemen. You know, all the tables and all, it's because of the support that we have from you. So today, your presence is a blessing throughout in my journey. There are different parts of my journey that I've been working in. And when we talk about children, another word that I would like, I'll go back to 3,200 years ago, when the greatest king who is still spoken of right and left, north and south today, the grandeur, the splendor, the intelligence that no one can still match, he says, it is not good for a soul to be without knowledge. Proverbs 19:2. See, we have the spirit, the soul, and the body. The spirit is you and your God, whichever God you follow. The body is when I will take a glass of water. It feeds my flesh, it feeds my blood, it will go through my blood, my veins, and it will help me to be strengthened. But the soul is what we are doing today. It's about the mind feed. When your eyes look at consultative, when you're listening to me, this is the soul feed. It is not good for the soul to be without knowledge. And we are very blessed, 50 years of statehood, matrilineal society, to have the chairperson of the protection of child rights, Ms. Yaman. She's a very educated lady, comes from an illustrious, educated Khasi family, extended with all the communities. And that is why we are blessed, because I've seen her dealing with children, and those who have harassed our children or have caused our children to be stressed, traumatized, to have tears in their eyes. she has done it so beautifully. And because she had handled it so well, she minimized pain that it did not come to the government. You did not know in the news. And she was able to bring a reconciliation between the parties involved. And you see in the Word of God, it's written 2,000 years ago. I'm saying Khasi society, 200 years. Now we're going back to the indigenous tribe. I'm going back to the ancient records when it says, be very careful that you do not harm these little ones, because their angels continually see their faces of the Father in heaven. Number one. Number two, be very careful that you do not offend any of these little children or any of these little ones, because when you touch them, you provoke the anger of the Father. Children are so special. You have to understand, when there is an attack on the children, it's not a person. It's diabolical, it's demonic. When Moses was born, because he's going to be the savior, so many children were killed in Egypt. Go back to history, 3,700 years ago. I'm a history student, so I love history, and that's why I love India. I love being a Khasi. I love going back. Today, you read the newspaper. We have the Khasi National Darbar Hall, 54 men represented with 300 members. It's an article in the newspaper today. And because of that, 1923 only, we got the Darbar Shnongs. And because of that, who were the people influential? Dr. James Nichols Roy and Pastor Monling Law. So we have this God who's very interested in education. We have this God who put reading and writing and records being to be set up. When I say that we are a third world country, very tribal and community, just because the English brought us Jaganjil, went up the hill, little Miss Muffet, Sadonut Tuffet, Nimpachi, Miss Muffet, belong no Tuffet, come no rotan, the nursery rhymes. And sometimes we so parang. Can we go back to the roots? Can we see our society that love our children, embrace our children? But today there's a breakdown, very true. When I sat in DC office 10 years, you should see the amount of cases when the abuse happened inside the family. Why? You've seen in that data, 1 month ago, Meghalaya last in poverty index deprivation, social injustice. When we as officers sit in the seats, do we sit to really percolate down schemes and plans for our people? Or do we sit here trying to put only our own people in certain places? It's never the fault. I go to my seniors, it's not your fault, it's our fault. Did we come and tell you? Did we create awareness? Ma'am Yaman could have done anything with the money, but she chose this. When this is done as a workshop, as an awareness, as a sensitization, money will be invested, but it is for the right reasons, and why not for you? And so, on this backdrop, I will not go into the details because I never steal anybody's thunder, alright? When I'm in different departments, I allow people to grow with the subject that they are in. I will not touch anything on the child's right. With Sir yesterday, we were talking with Sister Rosario. She is influential behind Bethany Society. She has started this school for the blind, for the disabled, for the disadvantaged. Now it's a new project that is coming out, how to elongate longevity of life beyond 80 years. And she is trying to, tie up with us how to do this for our elderly. But today we're talking about the children, because when we have the elderly taking care of the children, I'm sorry, we have deleted the word ksio in our language from church 6 years ago. How can we be a Khasi society where we call our children kikso, kimiao, kikun, knai, and all? Enough of that. When I've seen yesterday, I went to a 1-year birthday party, the grandmother was looking so young because this child was making her active. So generation, so today we might say there's a generation gap. No, it has happened thousands of years ago. You read Cicero, you read about Socrates. They've written, our boys are naughty, they don't cut their hair, they are lazy, 4,000 years ago in Greece. And so today it happens, it's a cycle. But today, what are we looking at? Adaptability, flexibility. As elders, can we take care of our children? Let them go with them we are going into the future. And in us, we are taking them to the past. So there's a blending between the past and the future, and we root it through our children. So we tell them good stories, but we won't say in our good old days, can you please take care of your children? Why financial literacy nama dah fian kun yomut kenyo tu penbiang ki kenyo bamba kenyo rat titin bakamba kenyo ki juti bakamba. Tetapi dan kendiat fiyo ban ai kamba. So financial literacy is happening for all of that.
In a significant development for regional peace and cooperation, Tuliram Ronghang, Chief Executive Member CEM of the Karbi Anglong Autonomous District Council KAADC and Panyat Singh CEM of the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council KHADC convened a crucial meeting on September 14th. The meeting held at the council office in Shillong emphasized the imperative need for both councils to collaborate in fostering peace along their border regions. During the productive meeting, CEM Panyat Singh accompanied by other members of the KHADC, engaged in discussions concerning border-related issues between the two autonomous district councils. The primary objective was to facilitate harmony and peaceful coexistence between the Khasi settlers and Karbi settlers residing in the border areas of both councils.
Next day we can have a meeting with you all. When you come back also later.
Minta ka step kalong ka ka ba sultanat ingi kum ka KHDC ban pentip ba ban pentip shiki ba jong ka rikhasi brokawe rikhasi jentia ba marmar ni layo jingtip ba nakaliang jong ka Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council hapo ka jingilam jong CM Dr. Tuliram Ronghang ringkat bat ki EM bat kumju ki MEC ki baidan kumba jan khat saungun baro ringkat bat u honorable MP jong ka Karbi Anglong u Mr. Horan Singh ki wan ban ye kendu yangi minta ka step ni po office rekam jong KHDC te haka ni ka jing kendu ki dan artali ki kam ki bangi akran sani bha kawe kalong ba ka jing yadai ka jungi ka KHDC bat ka KAC kan yai beteng da ka jing stru jingmut kumno ban yayo ban ya trailang na ka menta ban penek pensa yiki riti ki dustur ki jungi da ka bangi hab ban yang teli bat ni long kawe hakmat ki sarkar India kidang wat ke ika lak kelenti ban lak ban penbek tu jingja te kat kum gajing sutu hadin bangi lai kran bane nakaliang Karbi Anglong ki kloi bane trailang ban wengi kini jing but menenru ngalayo bane kran lang bot MP Mr. Horan Singh hang te po guest house jong ka Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council te ha menen ka singi yo ban ai ka join press briefing ru ba nakaliang UMP ru ba PM education minen kiong ba kamdon ka ba ban kabangin wengi kajing ka kamdon ka bamla se ban wengi kajing te ladangi ya trailang da kajing stru jing te ngi sutunat ngi pediang ni kata ka kajing kran but kermen scam ba kani kajing ya dai jungi kanang biang kanang bit nang nishkmat but kumju ngi sutu ban penbek ya kanu no kakam ngin la be ban penbek da kalenti ka ba da kalenti jong ka jing kran da kata ka process of discussion dialogue but kiwe kalenti kamdum dan jing artatien ni le seba ngin la ban poish ka thong jong jing job habe de kini ki benta te nakaliang jungiru ngin salik pet biang ye ki pai ba jungi apo kaput bat kumju ru ngin salik biang banyak keren sani bahai ni kakam wat syadusha Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council syadipu namar ba ngiyok jingtip menen ba kiwan man play ka guest house te bat kiwan ban play guest house ru apo Shillong ka badai shi benta ka hapo uput usang jong KHDC te ngisudai ban khot banyak keren hapo mit nam ta kanu no ka jingya
tu pinaglang tu pin na ban yaslop bat ki stai ban
lip jat hadian kan ni ngin salik biang shekiniki shnong kasi kamtam block 2 but what she block 1 ru ngin let da ka jing trailang bat ka Gentle Hills Autonomous Council te hadian kata ngin salik pat sa difu siapa headquarter jong ka Karbi Anglong bani kendu yaki yo CM bat ki bar khoi ban nang khamyo kran jeliu shushu yakani kamat
kena kajing yara kajing la jurep sto kan dai ka jon besid pedeng jong phi bat ka council karbi anglang ne
kan de nakaliang jungi ngin le but namar ba hatu kishnong kumbangi ngilap men hakane bangile ningkong men visit kidon lang ki karbi kidon lang ki nepali kidon lang ki wewe je benrio te takadaw banam mi kanu kajing shongs eri ki pai ba jungi ngin pentip bandan kajing ya kenduk lang bat ngin yo ban jungok lang
kawai ka jikali nomor hasil temata pidang
ngi la ekran ya kata but namar ba kemener ngi ong ba kumno bangin la ban teli ban penteli ban warak jing teli padang ki autonomous council jong ka jela not is bro kawai ngi don kam ban pen ki embiang ka forum tele se ondang ngi la le chetke i deputy CM jungi ba PNCM la long way nan kusa bla bat chairman la slam hai kini ka fokus ka bangin khat te convince kam ba kani ka jingi penteli nam taki autonomous council port north east kanwan biang ka chairmanship syangi kenang ban yo ban pentelun ibu
boleh ka sangit no nakai kan
pi namar paka hakiwe wiki jaka kala namar ka election kamde hakaju kapor yangi katem jungi ki member jong council hapo ke SDC hakiwe kilong lalaka jong teng ya kenduk tang sisnem teng kenduk tang arsnem te kani ka pen duko no ka jing trekam jong ni ka fokus rei bat menta kasin ngi kermens kem ba kani ka fokus bangin peniteli biang yakin autonomous council po jela north east kan yat bet bat ngin sale kham janai kham tikna
kawiru ka jing duko jong ka ban priya chakmat ya ka fokus kolong bangim don ka kom trekam ka ba shine ne ka ba ka written constitution jong ka fokus Tahu kumpul orang CM ini akan dua berki autonomous di jangan notis berapa wen. Ngatrai ka ba ek bangin agreement ka kolong ban sutu so pakan don ka draft constitution jong ka fokus. Kenang ba kumpul orang mene bakan mendukok kajing rekam. Ma kumpul orang bersekata ngila sujit nang te chairman nang te secretary kam don kariti rekam ka basyai. Tengah trai ba first step kajing minta kolong ba ngamong lakut no ka fokus ka 4 kut nampak langi penlong last time apo pangut hotel de ngila entros lu aji syai kat tukat niki nongelam bagi nang pen kre ya ka rukom trikam juga fokus kata ka di bahasa ateng tengah sangi nang pendap ini kam bahasa dan ingin continue bangis kam badin bang layo ban pendap di kriti trikam ka bahasa jo fokus kanam de ko isu namar bangin ha ban ya sekmat kat kum ka kriti trikam.
To maintain the already established healthy environment in Yodo, Shillong, the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council KHADC on September 14th has taken a resolute step. They have created a specialized committee tasked with preserving cleanliness, public safety and security in Yodo and its surrounding locality. The newly formed committee, known as the Committee on Cleanliness, Public Safety and Security at Yodo and joining locality, will be led by the Chief Executive Member of the Council. Additionally, the committee will include members from the Executive Member Market of Hima Malayam and Headman of 6 towns. Key decisions made by the committee include a crackdown on illegal residency in Yodo, the installation of solar street lights, the reconstruction of public restrooms, the closure of all illegal shops, and the implementation of a gated entry and exit system for the market.
Blishbun ya pi ki nong pathai kubor ki perlok pe chungi lawan ban shimini kubor video ka meeting ki chungi nakaliang ka executive committee jong ka Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council haka live way tarik ku August nila notify bandan kawe ka committee kerpang kabangi ong ka committee on cleanliness and public safety and security at Yodo and adjoining localities. Kani ka committee ka blakli the CM jong ka council but ladon lang ru kung kidukot na kalyang EM in charge market, EM in charge development nang ta la mi khmat ru na kalyang ka Hima Malayam documentary but ru lai don lang ru kung kidukot jong ni committee ringkat bagi rangba shnong joki nru tu liki shnong ka bakin thup I rangba shnong kolapati rangba shnong wa thabru rang ba shnong mission, rang ba shnong mokhar, rang ba shnong usatsun, rang ba shnong wa indo, bat rang ba shnong ria samthia. Te kani ka komiti layo ban thau kani komiti hadin ke jinglit jurip ke badang shen ya ka yodo hapdeng na kaliang gajungi ke council bat na ka board jong ka district administration hakani komiti ru ladan member lang i ADM ADC ba roni walang bat sector officer na police department te la thau kani ka komiti hadin bangila le jurip ka yodo bat ka jinglit jurip jungi ka yodo ki don artli ki mat ki ba kongsan ki ba ngisu khia hadu kata-kata kum ke council bat ki noilam shnong bat ki hima kabading kom kade shapang kajing shongsuk shongshingan jungki nonglet nongwan hapo yo lada kilong kinong yo lada kilong kinong khayi bat ki nong bu dukan kum tatater komiti nilarai ru ban pendu no ia babun ki kam sniu hayo kamtam ban pendu no ia kajing sa bian jong ki breu hayo do kabakat kum kaan jong ka hima melem bat kat kum kaan baladan hapo ka market act jong ka district council ngimsha ikinu kinu ki breu ban shongying de ban sa met hapo yo do bat larai ru ban khang no ladadan kini ki jaka badikiat bian hayodo badeling ba jong kini ki dukan ki bami ki jingkulmar ke jing sho edan bat teng ke jing mensau bat ki jingja basusi te habedi bukani nakaliang jungi arai ban khang no bat kumjuru ngilararu banbo yakini ki gates habarung habami kinonglet kinongwan hayo kebakan thup na du kapor step bat hakapor mit ban nilarai ru bandan yakinong ap pahara hakapor mensngi badu hakapor menmet hayo do te kini kidiki katu kat nitili kirai ki bangila shim hadin bangila shong haka meeting pemerintah kesini. Bat kebakadu karadu ngilashim ban kang lani ban penduk no ladadon kini kikam kalai hapo yo do. Te kini di kikat tu kat ni teli kirai ki bangilashim ya kaba nakaliang ka executive committee bat ringkat bat kani ka committee ki bangila form bangin pentri kamshen hakani ki singi banwan. Te kita di ki rai ki bangishong hakani committee.
In a significant development today, community leaders from Maoyong Rim met with Deputy Commissioner R.M. Kurba to voice their concerns about the unauthorized accumulation of charcoal along National Highway 40 through Maoyong Rim. In a letter addressed to the Deputy Commissioner, the community leaders led by Sorbar Lingdo expressed their distress over the unauthorized dumping of charcoal by unknown individuals without permission from the town leaders. They emphasized the severe consequences of this act on the region's water resources and the daily lives of the residents. In response to their plea, Deputy Commissioner R.M. Kurba assured the community leaders that she would take prompt action to address this long-standing issue. She pledged to initiate the process of selling the accumulated charcoal within 1 week, pending the completion of formalities involving other government departments. Following the meeting, the headmen of Maoyong Rim conveyed their satisfaction that their complaint, which had persisted for 8 years, had finally garnered the attention of the Deputy Commissioner. They expressed gratitude for her willingness to remove the charcoal and address the pressing concerns of the community.
Jumdan tu doyong te wa komit sai ka sinong ka thau ni bat ya ong ru manta nakaliang ka district administration kandang Peit ikui pat ki jaka ban pendong ka jaka the ni doyong ka piyo kulit ban kem malah makalong manta kan ki kem de kulit yo te doyong ki kali ki bakit ili kali ki bakit ka tingyu ndai ki ban the angti te permit pada adon square pat ki parti wan lot itu yang bangkit cewek pakai jaga. Tek jaga kalau lalong ka tenyut kata jaga dumping ground ni keba nang mi nang duna te disi minta ida ong ba minta in project tender in pai ki bre ban assess kan no metric ton doyong don nanti bat lor ta jing don doyong kindi in ongshan te keba ai ka jing yu kalong minta ba nakalia district administration kan pechu ba num don chu mono bondom kanam kinak bandi yu tu doyong kat udon minta te ka wei jing jong ngi ke Shillong bagi don doyong bagi te kalong lo penjot penjulor ekipun ibenta jo kemariang te ko yang ngi bas nong umbam undi ta nungkong ke jakarep jakariang ke jakar sejan kilong kemi ke imjan na ke bala sejan but bakam tong ya kalong bagi don ki family ki badon ki pung do kha dia bakatut ki nak doyong pung do kha nyap lani kinlong ritat kinum he nama baik kedai sarang kedai asit te kata ke ni pergi ni impress DC mene ni kran i langsung tu ba lek loi ni kakak tengi kermen ni ba inya cikmat ba kan di kejing kula ni kan urlong
di mali pemso
ni habi so tu district administration kadam ke jong jing angne kidam bontli di department ki connect kibaya long interrelated boleh tu kam Iwan te engti ke jaga ke jong ke transport department makar hapikil ke jong property jong ka ngta sakit pilu di ba menti ke highway ketur so kidan kilong interconnected bontli ke department ke DC ke haben coordinate ke ka kontak ke ngade juga ban ni keren ni kam de ka kam ke bila beleng no siklimat nei kilong ya deal ya tengko ke department ngatrai kan ni keren ke DC minta kalau ko ila depen bej berkwe department bila puas karai bandino ini bagian hapo stayo tengi kimil ti ba didon ni kenen kena sistem ke tverti kan ai kata assurance ni hapat kata dia ke gijing bami tangin semia pej di gijing begimla bandat bandai kat bini kwa mi bandeng kir kita nak gijing bani tekuk berkwe department ya coordinate ka action de kibat ke department ke te kata hanya skau ba kala de ke ba ka Shillong ka suhun ba isil ai ka suran ban kimilti gan ulong.
The Bouncers Association of Meghalaya Jantia Hills marked a significant milestone as it celebrated its 3rd anniversary in a grand event held at Don Bosco Panar Jowai, West Jantia Hills on Thursday. The event was graced by distinguished guests including S. Manar, the officer in charge of Jowai Police Station, who added prestige to the occasion. Yamiyu Kriye, principal of Kadar Doloy Law College in Jowai, served as the guest of honor, sharing words of wisdom and valuable insights. The highlight of the celebration was the award distribution ceremony, recognizing outstanding individuals in various categories. Awards were presented for the best discipline, sportsperson, and a special honor was accorded to June Star Kharbuli, the president of BAM Central Body Shillong. The event also witnessed the solemn oath-taking ceremony of the new members of the BAM Jantia Hills chapter. As the day progressed, the program was further enriched with captivating song and dance performances. The excitement peaked with the thrilling Mr. Ironman Amateur Championship 2023, a bodybuilding competition that recently took place in Jowai.
District
safety, security and integrity. Like the Dow, Unkan Mo, Yapi, Urok, kam kita khot yang kabam yang man bi kita gi nong yada nong aging yada bat kam jo le man bi gi bro yang man honest yang man integrity jing im yang pi nang wa kita gi bro yo chanya kata jing rap yang pi yo yo gi kata jing siao chngai wa pi man bi kita gi nong jing ki nong yada yo chanya kan mo wan kam tien pharang ong gi he who does not have a discipline died without honor. Permo wan itik tien ong gi ubru, em ga akar, em ga burom. Yap ule klem sarom. Permo wan au ime bertai, ime dok sebet bor. Permo wan iwag jing im yang i. Uman go. Kate ke jing im go wa kiwi. Wahadian habor kena pateng gi jing im. Nang wong ong gi. Kamu tu bru benut sang ne ba manu bru sai gi. Kamte kam kit khan yang kabam khut ep yo siao ba pi ukon mo wa jing im yang pi barbon man ki bru we em discipline ki bru ki siao khen he jing im ba kan mo wan he jing im yang i ongi ka jing sorong kelek he swak jing jon da mani ki bru ki khlan ki usnga ki pura ham siao wai te jing man yang i to iwa yobani lande o dat u tho i gi wonrit ki khian ba wa ile ong bi te kan mo ka tien blai ong go chua wa ga jing jot wan ga dot no bro sorong ga kan mo wan ite wi po wi ni i pun kan mo ye pi man ki bro am discipline kam go mo to le de hi kai ko safety yo e ke jing da security ke jing da at kam jo le khnang wa te go chanya ak de jing da yong i yo ki ke jing chanya man ki bro ki man fairness you man truthful but ki bro ki man honest we take thing bless you.
Vincent Pala, Member of the Parliament, MP representing Lok Sabha from the state, graced the occasion on 14th of September by laying the foundation stone for a new building at Ribhoi Presbyterian Higher Secondary School in Nongpo. The event was attended by several distinguished guests, including Merelbon's AM, MLA of Nongpo, Reverend H.L. Mersing, President of the Managing Committee, Paidolin L. Nonglat, DSEO Ribhoi, W. Radu, Principal of Ribhoi Presbyterian Higher Secondary School, members of the Managing Committee, teachers, students and parents. The construction of this new building is estimated to cost approximately 4,64,71,000 rupees. The addition of this facility is expected to significantly enhance the school's infrastructure and academic resources, providing a conducive environment for the students. The development of the Ribhoi Presbyterian Higher Secondary School is seen as a promising opportunity for local students to pursue higher studies and expand their horizons.
Kejingnya inti jong dari Ribhoi Presbyterian Synod nadu balayo yang ke Synod atas nem kendai spa kendai bupra ter handu mentang lemba ki projek ki beper ki badan hampo jongka lemba ki department ki beper misgo kemen ban seki ya ketinggalan kiu nakapor sekapor ublei usyom lagi no naga banta banyaram ban ai ki sembo perkat keting start keting sempang ki kidong yalam jogi ki beladan banta lalu ki por ki pemensua pastor ki jogi ki ublei ublei bersim no selagi bat ki berangdan lalu bentar kunjung ka contribution ke no senyang na ki pastor kita memesan ki balang berper kinong kersan berper kalong sisya ke terku yang senat orang kulit berkumbala bersukru ke school ke belayan hakan dikerjakan kadai kepala dan lah hamslam atau sedang kadai sepak neruput nyu ya kabangi i gumne kumagalong kabalanang roy nagabor sa kabor bagi so keben bagi so tenat hagan ni kesengi bagi ki baro gijing post new Jong kilong din kibalik no mendagas gigi bagilas dang berkurlong kawai di kawai. Kidang sibun kijing ha kijing identity ha ka managing committee sedat korak kawai kinong hikai principal kikna school kidang sibun kijing ki challenges kibagi hak banyak ni ba. Kadang kisau kemen pak bahangi hampo hapreng jong kasor nompo kani ke jaka kum ke district headquarter jong ka Riboy district ke jongi ha ka bagi babun ki kimi pa idon ki senya ka bekerpang ban pha ya ki jong ki khut ban wan ban pule ban yo yang jinang jing start lemba jong ka school
Haga high secondary section kata haga class kabakat way bakat a ngila don ars pa sandungut ngila yui nama kata yaga jinang roy jo gari school na kawai kasnam sya kawai kasnam lemba jong kajing troy sitom kajong ginohi kai gari i jong bat kunjuru ginong penyai i gari school Ibrahim ini jingkit kebakia, kumno bentertelun di kam juga jiat caprang juga school gedung, bakalong kuni kumgalong dan. Kumja hadri kesem arajar apulai, ikna school baru kebangidon, nag pre-primary hadu, second hadu ke high secondary kilong news pa news sangut. Kung ke school milik nanti peninjau dan beli, saya ke commerce baca science stream. Ia ke bangi ngelajak pendidikan, ia ikut guru haga managing committee ke jong. Bagai ni kita ke thong ke bakung ke school ni jong, ia ke bangi ngelakun right, bangmentau senam ngisang lo bantai, saya ke building ke bertumai. Kenang mengilakan accommodate saki way pak di stream, kijing pulai ke jong ni. Kabangila ia kaban poi siya kathong katkum ka NDP RPO kabaga soka India lembag education department ka lapang kre ka school ke tuni hadali kesnam iwapas ya the SSLC ke poi 9.9% but your pass haga HSSLC belong to 9.9%. Nalor ke jimple dangle kaba kung school ni tuan. Ban prinslu di kena haga kami lekai ke school kala sengru ia football academy ausnem arja apua. Haga ba Shri MBC belong di MLA Rengkurom Itongi. Ilawan ye berpilih mencegah. Ia umau nungrim bantai ye kedeling berteman na domta ka high secondary. Shushu untuk school ngima lemne nyutang ia bikin luas yang jong MP beton buram jongi. Bausnya angajar kat line. Ila penyo ia usnyang ni ke phone panera na domta banci ye computer school ke jongi. Ia kabakun ke school ni layo iki computer, ban ai giji kai ia ikna school di jongi, tangi ke teori hindre yo ru ia ke practical. Kalau giji ke ku, ia ke school di baru kue.
The KSU, Khasi Students Union Mauplang Unit, convened a crucial meeting with the state's Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma today to discuss the persistent delay in the construction of the Science and Commerce College in Mauplang. This project, initiated during the tenure of former Chief Minister Mukul Sangma, has languished unfinished for over 4 years. Following the meeting, Banyang Skem Kharbani, the secretary of the KSU Mauplang unit, briefed the press about the multifaceted reasons behind the college's incomplete status. Minister Rakam A. Sangma, in response, pledged to expedite the pending construction work, vowing to complete the project within the next 4 to 5 months. The college project, estimated at 36.5 crores, received approval and its foundation stone was laid on August 24, 2017.
Good.
We were discussing to set up one center at the Meghalaya board of state.
So,
we have met them many times in Delhi. We have discussed.
One way to do minister education minister lor ga tega sayan an commerce college ka ba ka degree ka dan te po lang te nagleng jungi ka sing ina letman inspect tega juga tray te construction tega building tega building la sang la bu mo rim ho at so tari ku kos ajar arkinyo ba do minister commerce minister dr Mukul sama raya ga tandar pan do la bu pan pentrai kadai final double release day hab khat bu Oktober aja khatnyo pat ya kampal asama trai do September aja khanda denadu tu November ba pentrai tu kampat hadu mata ka tiga college hadu mata ro kampat dep complete ketang lang tung renghang pat kitang sa pun ki padep pidon ki padep sai ki bolting beldep dan ki ba kitang kita pat kipat puasa pat long complete deh yang tunah de yang jungi pat nilai cendu bagi chief engineer penting itu pat nilai kali balai berkanega college keselamban itu mata memlak ban la complete yang jungi tidak amba ne nak yang jungi pat imla ban ayah ka daw bo biang tingin yo eka coba besar ten nang jungi mata sini tam ni nawan mai tendu ino yo education minister man pan saya lo kete kan mat ten yang education minister man ni pas ni ini ko tu la kukur pat la sumkhia ba ya kete ka sayan ko mas kala chung pendep no hai kini ki sausan banai no na man mulung no ko banai ju no man yo kan pendep complete pas dang no ya ka terus ini dan kat ini senang lagi aku lagi tempat ini senang lagi ni isi jumlah dan sini Shillong lagi yo cenderung kita bagi building college itu akademik ye nasa itu kita baladap kita pasti empat lah pendap tak leh du puar ai pendap kan oi bu ka puar pendap pun ban ini south sarana no bana jun di man suanu bana jun pendap semua buat ke yo di tempat dekat kelas
The HNYM Maushandut Circle on Wednesday organized an impactful awareness program on the detrimental effects of drug abuse at Senduli village. The event saw the active participation of key figures including President of HNYM Maushandut Circle, Sham Borlin Soshang, Secretary of HNYM Lai Lingdo Circle, Orally Kardosao, SDO of Maushandut Civil Subdivision, M.A. Chalam, MCS, 2nd OC, SI, WL Mauplang, and the village chief, Nosle Pridian Wanyang, president of HNYM West Khasi Hills, Thailand Star Linkhoi, among others. During the program, SDO M.A. Chalam addressed the audience, emphasizing the severe impact of drugs on individuals and society as a whole. He highlighted the alarming rise in drug-related incidents leading to safety concerns, especially during the evening hours when individuals under the influence of drugs engage in theft and violence. Chalam pointed out that even students as young as 7th and 8th graders are falling victim to addiction in urban areas. In response to this escalating crisis, Chalam informed the attendees about the government's proactive initiative, the Nasha Mukh Abhiyan, aimed at eradicating drug addiction. He stressed the importance of collaborative efforts involving law enforcement, community leaders and citizens to successfully combat the scourge of drugs and ensure the safety and well-being of the community.
Jong kani kajing pang
itu kecing ma jong kecing don jong drugs ini ki imlang sa lang kani pagla sedang du ya kawai commission bakat kana samu hadian pendu no ya kecing pun buat now drugs dalam ikwa ban job ya kani ma pasal drugs kita kamsong tang aking board of sota ini ke police department kamsong tang hagian ba snong di soda snong kamsong hagi sen halang helo yo le persa ini hari kesong hagi jingi le lang jongi baro bat na bat samla bat kumen baro ida binde lang kani ringi kain kedon ke jingkit di ke baksya jongi ke san ke rangba ban peti ke lenti ban peni yang kumlu banjai yang kini na bidang di samba na bidang dong di habit aduk itu golong di samba kemudian peti ke lenti kumlu bangin le ban ya mde kang ban persang what she saying tu ye ni people put snew penjat ya kemet ya kemisi bat nak sana kuming apa ni don kejikit ti ban pet bamdei tangba min pendam penbiang ni ko ni ke bang tadi mdei tang penbiang ya ka school ke puli ko piti mdei tang bang penbiang ni jan kinat mdei kedai ban pet rusia man kasni ban pet don ko no kejikit fer di ko jomi nambalan don ko no kejikit fer bangin la tok ha bangin la ban rat kong nak kebat sedang nang bon yok nam yok ban sukit ha kajing im jong ki kon jong ni nasngo ba kane kajing don jong kum kane kajing pensai ne awareness campaign nam tip kan usin la yok ne renga mi ti ba ne scam ba kane kan de tang ko wai ni ko ha kane ka dong ka jong ni im ha ka jaka Sebab itu nak diberiru niyo dibekensai pula kerku boleh. Handai kemau ko have berit kemau ko samla da hak no ko por ngok hak jing kerniyo drugs. Itu nak ni ki besok tenat benlek sports kenjat nak rajik tenat. Itu nak ni ki besok tenat bani roi ban shat kenjat nak rajik tenat ban roi ban shat. Itu nak ni balik angha hak puli ko putih. Itu Hindu no dia kata kajing start ba agre yaki. Ni dia berkemau. Maka met jongi kadai tertempel jong ble. Maka kadai kajing jongi away po away. Angin ampun rung ikini jat. Iban rung iban penjat ndai tang kemet. Ndai tang yaka longi masa. Ndai emlang ka salang. Ai kulai sa sisi nak di barok ni snow yakini katin. Aku perlu berkepang yang sen HNYM anga ayaki ga jingkulku kodok ngai yaki jingkul slur apniat satang hakani katma pasal drugs tang kita kanti relation.
The Hinautrap Youth Council HYC Ramrai Circle under the leadership of President Mickey Nongse, along with Lumlang Khars Emli, President of HYC West Khasi Hills District, held a crucial meeting with the Executive Engineer EE of the Public Works Department PWD Roads in Nongstoin today. The focus of the meeting was to address the deteriorating condition of the Put Umba Mauthung Marway Road. During the meeting, HYC members expressed their concerns about the battered state of the Put Umba Mauthung Marway Road and the Maurang Ramrai Road located in the Ramrai market area. They urged the EE of the PWD department to expedite its repair. The EE responded by informing the council that the road's repair was already in progress as tenders had been called for and the construction phase was imminent. The executive engineer assured the HYC members that action would be taken promptly. For the Maurang Ramrai Road, he stated his intention to instruct contractors to address the battered sections, while for the Umba Mauthung Marway Road, he conveyed that the repair process was already underway with construction soon to be commenced.
Tawangin na kalyang jongka HYC Ramrai Circle, harangkat jongka senran lang jongka HYC West Kasihil, Nilawan, Banyak Kendo, Batman Budin, Hang Nehapo PWD, Halor kini kimat harum, Kasurok Kabayadai, Namolangsu, Kudumbak Motung Marway, Baar, Pan Marmut no Mardari Kasurok Maurang, Ramrai, Kabadai Arkilometer, Kabalai, Kasurok Ramrai, Modok Nang Thmai, Bat Ramrai Tumorok. Tiakal Habede berkeneka Kabanikong, Nakalyang Jong Isar, Hang ni la Pentip Syangi, Bakalayat, Hapadang Kajing, Ha Mai, Ramrai Tumorok, Yakane ka Hap Haka, PMGSY. Te kanila kerpat yaki barlakan tu yaki kontraktor ki baterai bakin subha ban maramat mar bakila sliu surok bat kumjuru mar kajing ka nismubha bakin simkhya ban pendap yakane ki ban maramat kini surok ki balajat.
So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.